Today, I will not focus more on the bridges needed to create a stable and conducive business environment. I want to slide a little bit. We know the problem that we have had in the country and the problem that we are experiencing in the country. And they are not new to us this year. They are not new, they were not there for last year or 5 years ago or so. We have been having them for so many years. But these are the problems of our power shortages. These are problems of our water shortages. These are problems of our currency instability. These are problems of our inflation. We have had these problems for a long time. And many people have fallen by the wayside because of these problems. But some have survived. And there is a background why those who have survived are still here today. What I'm going to talk about is why is it that even with those challenges, some of the companies have survived and others have not. It lies in our SMEs, how our MSCs have progressed in terms of growth. How have they built resistance within themselves? How are they adapting to the environment? It becomes the key that we need to talk about. So if you look at the last 3 decades, when we started going into business, I think it was in 1989, 90, with my partners. We had quite a couple of competitors, very small of us starting, and so on, quite many. But as we sit here today, there are very few that we can count which have survived. Many have fallen by the wayside over this period. And the challenge is what I want us to discuss today. And let me give you a background a bit. We discussed about the companies, but I want to go deeper about the journey that we have traveled as the Shepco group, so that I can unpack what I'm trying to discuss with you this afternoon. So, Shepco was registered in 1996. When SMEs start, you can start, entrepreneurs, they see opportunities where no one is seeing. You can start selling vegetables in town. You can start selling oranges in town. That's exactly how we started in 1989. Very informal, not registered, nothing. We were repairing cars. 1996, we were very informal. And then we decided, no, we need to formalize. And then we registered in 1996. 1996, when we registered, we then went on our journey in Bulawayo. And I want you to note this point. You are going to see it in front when I discuss. We started in Harare. We registered in Harare. We were operating in Harare. And we didn't know Bulawayo at all. We didn't know Beg. We didn't know anywhere. Harare was such a difficult environment. You know, you go and rent a place, you can't afford to pay rent. You are kicked out. And your business can close tomorrow. That's the experience that we had in Harare. Here we go to Bulawayo. We say, listen, we want to start an office here. We get an office in town, we end in town. But we had that experience in Harare at the back of our minds. That if we don't secure a place of our own, we can be kicked tomorrow and we close our business. We went to Bulawayo City Council and said, listen, we want land. We want to build. And City Council sent us to their development division. They opened their maps and they said, choose which one do you want here. And we choose a stand in Donington West. And we started building our small little 2 offices there. That's how we started. I want you to note the importance of providing a conducive platform for businesses to start and grow. I want you to note that.
Yes.
We went to Bulawayo to start in Bulawayo. We didn't know anyone. We didn't know Bulawayo. We didn't know Mutare. We were in Harare. You must understand background here. You saw whatever. We are from a disadvantaged background. Right. We don't have all the advantages. So there is such an important role that Kwekwe City Council should play. Create a conducive environment. That's the bridge that you need to close as a council. Because most of the time, no longer the business, I'm to contribute. It's not showing I'm to die, government, you're trying to die. So let's stop that bickering. Let's put our heads together. Create that environment. Now create an environment in us today where you have this expo, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be exhibiting. There are customers who are going to see us today. It's also no matter we attend there, we know the value of exhibiting as a group. We know it. And I can assure you that Agriland has been doing it, fortunately enough, very good. But as a group, we are going to continue with you as long as you open your doors. Here we are. We are in Bulawayo. We have built our 2 offices. We have started. The journey goes. Then problems started biting. We see that Zimbabwe is really going bad. We're importing some of this in South Africa. We then decided, listen, well, let's look at how South Africa is. There were people that were working there. And there was an advantage to us to strengthen our Shepco here in Zimbabwe. We needed the support from the outside company. So that's how we started Shimax Trading in South Africa. From nothing, just registering a company, start trading from one office. And again, the same approach, we also had to get a stand and start building so that we can have somewhere to operate from. Because we knew, if you don't have a place of your own, if you follow through, some of the businesses have been closed down, it's because they could not pay rent. That is 2002. 2006, another company which was adding value to our operations, Shimax Engineering. We opened that one again. That is in South Africa. Fast forward, BMA Fasteners that I spoke about, it had closed down. It was part of the Steelnet group. If you remember the Shabani Mashaba Mutua Mwere group, yeah, all the 3 companies which were there, Tube and Pipes, BMA Fasteners, and Asset, which is in Norton, they all under liquidation. And we bought it from liquidation. And then we started up, and now we are busy running. That is 2014. And then we decided things are biting in Zimbabwe. That time before the unity government came in, things were really going down. Business almost came to a standstill. We decided to try Zambia. We went to Zambia. Same concept. We went to Kitwe. Same concept. We went to Kitwe City Council. We want land. We can't start up here. Exactly what happened in Bulawayo. They opened their map and they said, listen, we have just a few stands here left. Which one do you want? And they gave us 2.5 hectares of land. You know, we know councils, you want to support business. It's called concessionary. It's paid because of so much and you pay over such a time. We signed off on that standard. If you go to Kitwe right now, as you enter the city of Kitwe, you see the big sign there, Shepco Industrial Supplies. Enabling environment, building bridges. And here we are today. We have Agriland. And just a bit of a story about Agriland. You know, it belonged to IDC. It was part of the SCORE group. IDC decided to sell to the SCORE group. And this guy came here in Zimbabwe and said, I'm not interested in this Agriland. He bought each of these Agrilands, South Africa, Agriland Zambia, Agriland Namibia, besides the SCORE group itself. The guy said, I'm not interested in Zimbabwe. There's too much politics there and whatever it is, I'm not interested. IDC, take your Zimbabwe out, and then I'll take the rest. Then Agriland was left out. And then, of course, us with among other builders, we then managed to acquire the 73%. Agriland fits very well within our product lines. I'm saying within the mining group. So, if you look at that journey, I really want us to focus on an issue that I want you to understand. There must be something that perhaps we did right, my own view, that made me give that grow. And this is what our SMEs, what I want our SMEs to see. Because the challenge that our SMEs are facing is they are failing to grow. Small businesses are failing to grow to medium businesses. From medium business, they are failing to grow to large businesses. And yet we have this saying that, that's a good statement. But that statement is good. We need to own our resources, that's a fact. But our SMEs are failing to grow. And in my view, I want us to look at this statement. We need to go beyond the long term. At school, we are taught to plan short term, medium term, long term. And when we talk long term, we're talking anything between perhaps 8 years to 15 years. That's our long term. That's what theory says. But I want our SMEs, I want our business leaders to look beyond long term and create companies that last forever.